Lisa Frazer, Summary of Learning for EC&I 830, June of 2020. At the start of this class, I felt completely overwhelmed. I felt just like my mother does with technology. The second class, we learned about blogging, and boy oh boy, did I really feel overwhelmed then. But after getting to know my classmates, I knew I was in good hands. They were super encouraging. I found that debates were an innovative way to learn. You not only researched your own side of the debate, but you also had to be strategic in figuring out what strategy your opponents might take on the subject. This enabled the learning to be multidimensional. Most nights after a debate, this is what I felt like. Blogging was a great reflection tool for learning. It generated deeper, more meaningful conversation in a creative way. For me as well, I now know how to use things like hashtags, links, and hyperlinks. So this will be a tool that I'm going to try with my students using KidBlog. I also appreciated being able to see how you experts formatted and organized some of your blogs, and hopefully I will get there someday. Twitter and Slack were a great way to share ideas and resources, gain more understanding of the topics we were discussing, and just generate some great conversation. Some takeaways I made during class. Technology, when used effectively, can enhance learning, making it relevant to students. It is not bad, it is new. Therefore, we need to ensure we are teaching it with a purpose, finding a balance between technology and other learning strategies, and we are diligently teaching digital citizenship.
You have to come with me.
Fine, but I'm not happy about it.
Okay, follow me.
What are we doing here? I'm so tired.
Google cannot replace a great teacher. One framework that I will use to create a high-quality and meaningful learning environment is the Lodi framework. My role will be to help students develop communication skills, creativity, curiosity, ability to work as a team, self-confidence, understand what is right and wrong, help their ability to deal with adversity, and understand their role as a citizen of the world. Another huge takeaway for me was to have a plan, not a ban, when it comes to cell phone use in the classroom. There are much more positive aspects of using the cell phone effectively for learning than there is negatives. 3 things I'm going to use in my plan are a cell phone contract with my students, the BYOD visual traffic light that Alex showed us, and I will teach the digital citizenship through Seesaw that Curtis recommended. This class and the timing of everything going on in the world brought to light equity and inequity both in the classroom and in the world. Things such as the digital divide and technocolonialism cause greater inequities and make the opportunity gap even larger. Our students are now able to connect with others globally through social media. Therefore, it is vital that we give them the tools, knowledge needed to critically think of ways to solve these issues. It is imperative we allow them the platform to create, collaborate with others to see that their world is a better place for all. Our students will be the change that needs to take place in the world. And as a wise man once said, sharing is caring. Sharing and openness in school builds culture through collaboration, allows access for global perspectives, and creates a robust digital portfolio. That's why now more than ever, it is essential educators embrace technology instead of resisting it. We need to educate students to be informed posters, to use it wisely and enjoyably. Another big takeaway is that even if a parent has signed a consent form, I always need to get student consent. After all, it is the student's digital footprint that is being affected. Social justice does belong in the classroom. Whether or not you decide to use social media and tech is your choice. However, students tell us it matters to them, and research shows it improves student learning, but mostly we need fair, equitable rights, opportunities, and accessibility to resources for all our learners. The biggest takeaway is that digital citizenship is key in all of these aspects. We need to model and teach positive online behaviors. We need to have high expectations of our students and their online etiquette and behavior in order for them to be successful. I wanted to celebrate some of the connections that I made online. It was the little things like joining Dean at the beach, or both him and Matt on the set of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or the beard jokes between Brad and Curtis. All these little details show that building relationships is one of the most important things that we can do for each other. Lastly, just thank you for such positive, powerful learning moments.